What do you think? Got it.
Nein, wir lassen ihn da. Dass wir uns mit dem Viech in der Mitte extra treffen. Gegner ist nicht ohne, er sei vorsichtig.
Hope this hits. This is our chance. There's no way.
Nix da, kleine Schlampe. Wind ist gut.
Die!
Wind.
You hit their weakness.
I shall vanquish
That's your
evil.
opening, Captain.
Let justice prevail. Drown.
Be thief! No! Face me! Formidable indeed!
Dass denn das Betäubung nicht aufgeweckt hat, Alter, wundert mich gerade.
Scour.
You hit their
Aber ich will mich
weakness.
gar nicht beschweren.
No holding
Sondern ich will ihn
back.
einfach nur
Pack and
weghauen.
sludge.
Bam.
Woo, not too shabby.
384,
Let's keep this up,
okay.
everyone.
Good. A new means of protection.
Schwerer Ansturm, Versuch aus 8, moderaten physischen Stichschaden bei einem Gegner.
Our foes have fallen.
Achso, ja, wir werden jetzt wieder in die Mitte geportet.
You're a lifesaver.
Wir haben es geschafft, all das tut mir leid, danke für die
Okay.
Hilfe. Gern geschehen, freut mich, dass du in Sicherheit bist. Wenn es darum geht, das Zeitliche zu segnen, steht bei lebendigem Leib gefressen zu werden nicht hoch auf meiner Liste. Daher weiß ich das sehr zu schätzen.
Got it.
Sind alle da, sieht ganz danach aus. Jagen wir also Morrison nach, er versucht vermutlich gerade die Stadt zu verlassen. Unverschämter Mistkerl, der kann sich auf was gefasst machen. Finden wir einen Weg nach oben, Morris wird nicht lange warten. Warum will er denn gerade jetzt eigentlich abhauen?
This looks valuable.
Wow,
I had not
was zur Hölle ist
expected
das? Hypnotisches Katana. Oh yeah.
What now?
Hey, Smay. Warte, nee, da. Von 160 auf 190. Nicht schlecht. Warte mal, sie hat eine Waffe? So, nochmal eins weiter.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
This
Blutspur
is...
ist noch frisch, dass die Zelle in der Klinge eingeschlossen
I
war.
see.
Klinge, ich dachte nicht, dass es möglich sei, aber er war wirklich seine Stimme, die ich gehört habe. Am Ende hat ihn Morris als Köder benutzt. Das bedeutet, dass Monster hier waren. Und ja, wie ist das hier reingekommen? So groß ist es die... Ja, okay, die Zelle ist doch schon relativ groß. Oh. Oh nein, wir sind so enttäuscht, dass er jetzt tot ist.
Let's hurry.
Okay, ein bisschen. Ich hätte ihn lieber selber nochmal vermöbelt.
I think there's treasure.
Ja.
All right.
We're
Yeah.
so lucky.
Ambrosia, halt 50% der P aller Verbündeten.
Not bad. I'm sure you'll find a use for it.
Ich habe an sich kein Problem mit Falltüren. An sich kein Problem damit. Aber ich find's bescheuert, dass die Leute ständig da drauf reinfallen. Ich meine, gut, die ist relativ groß, die Falltür. Das muss man jetzt mal lassen. Aber... keine Ahnung. Ich meine, du müsstest dich wirklich für die Falltür hier oben positionieren. Damit die da wirklich irgendwie stehen bleiben. Und dann musst du halt hoffen, dass die da auch stehen bleiben. Ich meine, klar, in dem Spiel ist es jetzt so gemacht worden. Das ist klar, bleiben die da stehen. Wie viel fucking... Achso, Gittertüren haben die eigentlich?
These are...
Das sind...
They're for a child.
Hat sie das Menschenkind geboren? Sind für ein
I
Kind.
thought Joanna was
Das-
childless. At least right now. Didn't Burden say something about that?
A strange thing to find locked away, isn't it?
This portrait, 'tis most odd as well. 'Tis common for the noblesse to have a portrait painted in celebration of their child's birth. But this one depicts neither her husband nor child.
Oder sie hat sich durch irgendeine spezielle Methode schwängern lassen.
You know, you're right. Haven't really seen many portraits of a pregnant wife alone.
Hey, look.
A diary. Looks like it belonged to the nurse who raised Joanna's son.
Bis es gefressen wurde.
I see. Apparently, Joanna was unmarried, never formally bound in marriage to the father of her child.
So 'twas a love child? An illicit affair?
Apparently so. At least here in Martira. The father was a foreigner of another tribe. Their marriage would never have been accepted. The traditionalists always say mixed blood children are abominations, terrible omens. And superstitions like that tend to carry a lot more weight in the countryside. Joanna brushed it off. Said it was ridiculous and irrational. She was about to announce the child's birth. And then tragedy struck. The old woman. The nanny they'd hired. She killed the boy in his crib.
Was?
What?
Seems like this was around the time the human sightings were becoming more widespread.
It would be easy to ascribe the birth as the ill-fated omen. But to justify murdering a child?
Joanna's family was overjoyed. The deed kept the abomination out of the public eye. They never even investigated her crime. And Joanna's love, the father, was banished from the city. The nurse's diary concludes, "O God, please forgive me for my sin most wicked."
Let's move on. This is looking worse by the minute.
Macht's aber halt nicht besser, dass sie in dem Ding, was sie da aufzieht. Wahrscheinlich als Ersatz für
That's
ihr.
not half bad.
Sind es Essen fürs Kind? Jonas Tagebuch scheint Notizen über die Erziehung eines Kindes zu enthalten.
Let's see.
Tag 53. Das Kind wächst gesund heran. Es hat auch heute eine Menge Nahrung zu sich genommen. Wie viel er isst, er hat sein Essen und in einen Bissen aufgegessen. Ach mein Schatz, das bezauberndste Baby der Welt oder so ist Schatz da.
Hey.
Hier ist ein Unfall in der Brief. Sieht aus, als wäre er an jemand Interesse assistiert. Mein Kind ist zurückgekehrt. Gott hat mein Gebet erhört. Dieses Kind muss ein Geschenk von Gott selbst gewesen sein. Ich werde nicht länger allein sein, steht da. Ja, sie ist halt komplett durchgeknallt. Es ist eine kaputte Wiege. Wurde etwas Schweres hineingelegt? Dieser Bruch sieht etwas unnatürlich aus, oder? Es wäre etwas anderes als ein Baby hineingelegt worden. Ja, es ist halt auch kein Baby. Warte mal, was kann ich da nur? Achso, das ist dann... Also ein Porträt von Joanna, als sie schwanger war, es wurde ein Stück gerissen. Porträt ist in einem schlechten Zustand. Eine werdende Mutter sollte ja das herzerwärmendes Anblicks sein und doch...
It can't be.
Zum Speicher muss ich zurücklaufen, ne? Das mache ich mal lieber. Also durch das, was ihr passiert ist, ist es durchgedreht wahrscheinlich. Aber dann ist die Frage, hat sie dann diesen Menschen gefunden und aufgezogen? Wie sich das anhört. Jedes fucking Mal muss ich, denke ich mir so, Alter, das hört sich so falsch an. Wie wenn's irgendwie nichts Normales wäre, einen Menschen aufzuziehen. Na gut, dann treten wir mal dem Viech in den Arsch.
I don't like
Ich kann das
this.
Monster da oben spüren. Bist du bereit? Gehen wir.
Yes.
Lass uns das hier beenden. Höchste Zeit, diesen Fall abzuschließen.
What? Here already?
Is that a baby? Nope, not a baby.
Are you hungry? Oh, so so fussy today.
Die ist komplett durch. Ach du Scheiße.
This monster. Is it a human?
This is the child you hold so dear? So, all the victims you kidnapped?
Oh, my darling has a hearty appetite. I had Morris deliver us food. Were you able to secure a meal?
Well,
Useless! You have failed to eliminate the bounty hunters, and now you've led Heisme himself here. But no matter. You look tender enough for my darling's liking.
Genau das habe ich erwartet.
what? This is your child. It just devoured a man. All I see is a mindless monster.
And a monster is what I see when I look upon the world. People are beasts of fear and superstition, murderers without remorse. I have done nothing they've not done to me. Abominations. They are the unnatural. They deserve to die. They should all be so glad to nourish my child. My dear, sweet child.
A mother's love should nurture, but this is beyond the pale.
And you? Do you not condemn her? She kidnapped children, murdered them in cold blood, and would see you blamed for it.
In truth, I know this woman's pain all too well.
Huh?
In the name of her child, she was willing to turn against the entire world. Behind her atrocities, I see the devotion of a bereaved parent. You found yourself unjustly in a terrible darkness, and I struggle to blame you. Burying your own child is unbearable. Grief and madness fill the gaps where love had been. But my eyes were opened. These people helped me see. The only way to beat the darkness is to confront it. Step by meager step. You must walk back to our reality. Look upon that and see true that it is not the child you once loved.
Be silent! You know nothing of it. Your sermons better suit a preacher, but that is not your place here. You are here to be eaten!
Good. Show me your hate. Pour out your darkness. We'll fight, but not in justice's name. Grief is its own death, so we will show you life!
Darling, are you still hungry? Mother wants you to play with your food!
Das Ding schaut so schlimm aus, Alter.
Come, my darling. It's time for supper. Eat up.
All the people who disappeared. This must have been the last thing they ever saw.
We break this tragic curse here and now. It's the only way we might mourn them. Let us finish this, Captain. We'll put an end to this horror, whatever the cost.
If we can figure out what it really is, we can win.
I'll use what I
Get after
must.
Okay, Mudo.
Some darker arts.
132.
I'll get some Vitus power.
Schlafschuss.
Here's through! In the
Auch
name,
nichts
I shall
Spezielles.
vanquish evil. I'll
Häcksler.
cut you down. Observed magic knight.
has the point of a sword!
Can't quite think.
Stroll's dazed.
Ich muss zugeben, es
He
schaut
won't
aber
land
schon
any attacks
irgendwie
like this.
knuffig aus. Ich meine, wenn die Zähne nicht wären, das schaut so immer so. Oh.
Oh, power of kings! Sleet!
Warrior!
You gotta aim better than that.
Grausiges Gefühl.
The captain's dazed.
Magic
He's gonna have
might!
a hard time landing hits.
I'll run you through!
Right! Smile,
Face me!
Hulkenberg!
Magieplan absolut die MP an des Gegners stellt die des Workers wieder her.
Critical hit! Heisma's a
Come
real
forth,
ace!
Royal Soul!
Er ist noch benommen, oder? Ja.
Roar!
Hulkenberg's
Now,
guard
warrior!
is down!
I'll cut you down!
With blade in hand!
Heisma! They've dropped your defenses!
Die!
So. Anvisieren. Wachsames Auge beobachtet das Schicksal. Hochfahren. Oh,
Captain's
shit.
dazed. He's gonna have a hard time landing
Verteidigen.
hits.
I'll hold my ground!
Heisma!
A defensive
they've dropped your
stance.
defenses!
Freudensprung.
Is everyone okay? That thing's been staring at us for a while now. It's so creepy. Wait, staring at us? That's it! The eyes! I bet if you go for those huge eyes, it'll have a hard time hitting us. We can't afford to feel sorry for it right now. Wait for an opening and try blinding it. If we hit its eyes, maybe it won't move around so much.
By
Okay.
this power!
Da kann man mal einen schönen Schuss ins Auge machen.
It didn't work?
Don't get slow,
Was?
Captain.
Ah, der Spasti ist immer
Are
noch
you
benommen,
prepared?
Alter. Resistenz?
He's gonna have a hard time landing
Drown.
hits.
Bis es einfach zweimal gemacht hat, Schweinesau. Dumme Sau, meine ich.
Hulkenberg's
Now
Schweinesau.
accept
She's
your
gonna have a
fate!
tough time hitting her marks.
Freeze!
Come forth, Royal Soul! Lightning!
I call upon royal power within! The power of light!
For all that we strive for! Still standing, I see.
Ah, das hat so viel Energie in den Augen. Grausiges Gefühl.
Only a flesh
He's
wound.
about to collapse.
Ah, scheiße.
Think.
Ich muss das Ding einsetzen.
Heisma's in real danger. He needs healing now.
'Tis best used.
I knew you'd help.
'Twas needed.
Helpful as ever.
Stroll's
Let's
dazed.
go!
He won't land any attacks like this.
A tough one!
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
The shadows will take.
That didn't hit!
You gotta aim better than that.
Oh, ach so, der ist benommen. Ah. Ach, scheiße, nicht schon wieder.
Stroll's dazed.
To the rear guard!
He won't land any attacks like this.
Homo Jaluso.
Moving to the front. They'll not
verteidigen.
break my defenses.
I will
They've got your
survive!
defenses down.
Ready for impact!
Let's see how
Heisma,
this plays
they've
out.
dropped your defenses.
Eigentlich könnte man weiter aufs normale Viech hauen, oder?
Stroll's dazed.
I'm stepping
He
back.
won't land any attacks
Into the
like this.
fray! Come! Oh, depths of
Hulkenberg,
the mark.
pull yourself together.
Ah, leck
You
mich,
mighty
Alter.
timid thief! Sleep! I
All
dare
right,
say we've made
it's
our
not going
point.
anywhere like this.
Gunner!
Wir
Lightning!
machen das trotzdem mal.
This is nothing.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Are you prepared? The power of darkness!
With blade in hand!
Oh, power of kings!
I won't hold back!
Hulkenberg's badly
Not yet.
wounded.
Okay, wir müssen dann echt mal Heilung wieder ausmachen.
Blunder!
Hulkenberg's
I
in
call
bad shape.
upon royal
She
power
needs help.
within!
Let justice prevail!
Now accept your fate. Good.
Now we won't
Do
know
not
where we are.
relent.
Come on.
Let's go.
This is our chance.
Is there another way? This should work.
I'm obliged.
What? This is
Amoklauf
bad.
kommt aus allen
We don't know who
Richtungen.
it's targeting.
I'll hold my ground!
I shall be as a
A
shield.
defensive stance.
I can take it.
Machen wir trotzdem mal Verteidigung. Rempler.
He's about to collapse. Someone heal him fast.
I shall
Machen wir
vanquish
gleich.
evil!
Oh, komm, wir hauen jetzt weiter
I'll
drauf.
cut you down!
Heismay's in real danger. He needs
At the
healing
point
now.
of a sword!
I'll use what I must. Then again, allow me to use this.
By this power. Lend me your strength.
Manisches Geschoss nur aus Hinterrhein nutzbar für so schwerfüßigen Stichschaden. Beim Gegner fügt auf einmal Schwäche gegen Hiebstich und Schlag zu. Oh, 3 Treffer ausweichen aller Verbündeten.
Maybe there's a better. Come forth, Royal Soul. Still up?
Wow.
Its eyes are back.
Moving to the
Das
rear.
hat's ja gar nicht
Closing the
gerissen,
distance.
Alter. Kann ich gleich weiter so angreifen. Ich hätte ihn so weghauen sollen.
They die hard!
Oh, power of heroes!
Face me. I show no mercy. Apologies. Would you finish it?
Und kill ihn.
Through!
Bam.
Here?
Oh, scheiße.
Oh, my darling. Mama's here. Mama will always be here for you. Here, take all the magic I have.
She healed the demon baby?
Nein, das war doch fast down.
Please!
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Oh, ich hasse sowas in Spielen. Alter, diese Scheiße jedes fucking Mal. Das Ding ist auf 30. Ich hasse es, sowas zu nutzen, aber gut.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Captain,
As for
they've got
all
your
that we
defenses
strive
down.
for!
Oh, power of kings.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Guarding seems the wise move.
Shall not break my
They've sapped your
defenses!
I will
defenses.
survive.
Captain,
Freezing.
they've got your defenses down.
Also das mit den Augen ist totaler Schwachsinn eigentlich. Das macht halt nur Sinn, das zu machen.
No holding back!
Magic Knight! I will not let
thanks.
you die.
Much thanks.
Boah, Alter.
Formidable indeed.
Gunner! Come on! A tough one.
Fuck, Nervensäge jetzt.
The captain's
I
dazed.
call upon royal
He's
power
having a
within!
hard time landing hits.
Come! Pierce! Worthy foe after all!
Face
So, hau
me.
alles rein, Alter.
Commendable bearing.
Gunner! Here's through!
Na, endlich. Jalusos Kinderkleidung. Ja, das wollte
This
ich haben.
path has led to mastery.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Nice.
Ha! I have never.
Ah, I Steady didn't know effort I is had key. it in me.
Mudon. Moderaten magischen Finsterschaden.
Not long ago, I too had a child. But I couldn't protect him. It was in a nearby village. Some Paripus started a riot, and my son was caught in the middle of it. They beat him until he was barely recognizable. Even bloodied and battered, he clung to life. But his body was broken. He couldn't move. And not a single person came to his aid. He was a Ujif, and to them, that's all he was. But he was a helpless child, left to die in a pool of his own blood. By the time I finally got to him, it had been hours.
I had no idea.
I couldn't abide it. Reality was too painful, and I ran until I was spending my nights and days in the sandworm's pit. Better to live in solitude than in the embers of hell. That was the real reason I lived in that den of beasts. I thought death would be a mercy.
Izmay.
And then these meddlers came along. They dragged me under the night sky I'd not seen in many seasons. And beneath those stars, it finally came to me. This is not the life my son would have wanted for me. That thought changed my whole perspective. His memory deserves love, not pain. Look with your eyes and your heart. You can ignore it no longer. You loved your child, not this creature. And the child you loved is gone.
If I could have sacrificed my life instead, I swear I would have done it. I loved my son with all of my heart.
I know. Nobody could ever deny you that. And now, the nightmare is over.
What do we do? Do we present this creature as evidence?
I don't know. Our testimony's likely not enough to prove this monster was behind the disappearances, and it'd be easily denounced as a publicity stunt.
Do you recall the promise I made when first we met? I pledged my political support if you were able to solve this matter. I fear that after all this, it is a boon I can no longer provide. But if you need a head to present to the judges, perhaps it could be my own.
Was meinen Sie damit?
I don't know what you mean.
Please take me to the exhibition of the brave. I will confess the truth before the masses. Surely the evidence will be undeniable when heard from my lips.
Yet as a holy woman, 'twould be bald-faced ignominy to sanctifex Forden. You risk dire consequences, possibly even without trial.
I have but one request. Before I depart, I would ensure all my duties are passed to my successor. I know I ask much of you, but would Barden and I be permitted to join you in Oceania later on? I will atone for my sins. For my son's sake, I must.
What should we do? There's no guarantee she won't take this opportunity to escape.
But I see her point. The people here have suffered enough unrest. If she is to leave them, She must ensure they still have guidance, else they'll fall to chaos and panic.
You are our captain. The decision is ultimately yours.
Ich möchte diese Stadt beschützen.
I want to protect the city.
Von Highsmere hieß es, dass er ein mächtiger Verbrecher sei, aber ich glaube trotzdem an ihn. Ich möchte Johanna dasselbe Vertrauen entgegenbringen. Wenn wir ein Land wollen, in dem alle an ihre Zukunft glauben können, dann ist es wichtig, dass wir ihr eine Chance geben.
You're too nice for your own good. But you might have a point about not forcing her.
Our treatment of her might reflect on her confession too. Don't want anyone saying we coerced it out of her.
Then 'tis settled.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. 1,000 times. Thank you. Oh, how curious. It's as if the fog has finally lifted from me.
Den wahren Entführer festnehmen.
I've heard the news about Lady Joanna. I will assume the duty of her escort to the exhibition, and I'll ensure the warrant on Highsmere is taken down. Rest assured, your bounty will be paid in full. After all, I asked that you find the true culprit, and so you did.
Ha! I say, we could upgrade the Gauntlet Runner with some extra Spondulix, eh?
Hat sie ihm gerade eine geknallt?
Young man, I have a request. Could you donate a portion of the money to the bereaved families? I know 'tis not my place, but something must be done for them. Their pain must be unbearable.
Das kann ich nicht alleine entscheiden.
I don't think that decision should fall to me alone.
I think everything should go to them, not merely a portion of it.
Quite right. After all, our primary objective here is getting ahead for the exhibition.
My word. You're all indeed true knights. I'll personally make sure the citizens all hear of your bravery and spirit.
Just as long as you keep this out of the public ear until the exhibition, right? We can't have our opponents finding out and trying anything underhanded.
You have my solemn word. I'm glad I entrusted this to you.
Yeah, 0. Scheiß Penner, ich will Geld haben.
All right.
Und ich struggle dann wieder, wenn ich irgendwo was kaufen will.